In today's video, we are uncovering the dark truths about VLSI Training Institute. From fee structures and courses to placements and fake promises, we are diving deep into everything that they don't want you to know. So watch till end, because half knowledge is always dangerous. So the first and the most crucial question is, why do you want to join a VLSI Training Institute? Are you genuinely interested in VLSI domain or simply following the hype created by high-paying job promises? Here's the truth. If you are just chasing a job without a genuine interest, then you might struggle to keep up with the rigorous demand of VLSI industry. Don't let flashy advertisements convince you that VLSI is an easy job path. This brings us to another crucial question, and that is joining the training institutes after BTech or MTech. If you are directly coming from BTech, then you may not have the foundational knowledge that is required for the advanced VLSI concepts. Many institutes market them as a beginner friendly, but they gloss over the concept that their courses are often too advanced for fresh graduates. However, if you are an MTech student, then situation is different. You might already have some exposure to tools and concepts, which makes it easier to navigate these courses. Yesterday only, I was talking with one student in my one-to-one career guidance session, and there she was telling me that she has joined a VLSI Training Institute in Bangalore after her BTech, and she has completed the digital electronics and Verilog subject. Still, she is not able to write the basic level Verilog code. That means she is not understanding the digital electronics concept. And this is how the things going on in case of most of the students. Financial status is another critical factor. So let's talk about the money. These courses cost anywhere from 50,000 to 1 lakh or even more. Here I am talking about offline and hybrid mode courses. For online courses, the fee ranges between 20,000 to 70,000. The fee which I am telling you is on an average same in most of the training institutes in Bangalore, Hyderabad and Noida. For many families, this is a significant financial burden. So before enrolling to any VLSI training institute, just ask yourself, can you afford the fee without taking on excessive debt? Are there better and more affordable alternatives like online courses or self-study? Remember guys, the financial burden doesn't end with the fees. If the placement promise doesn't materialize, then you could end up in a worse situation than ever before. Many institutes tell about the experienced CEOs or industry professionals as mentors. But how often do these experts actually teach classes? In most of the cases, their role is limited to an occasional guest lecture, or they simply provide you the recorded lectures, while the daily teaching is handled by less experienced trainers. If you are joining because of a big name, just verify how involved they actually are in the training process. Many institutes focus heavily on topics like Verilog, digital electronics, system Verilog, but they lack hands-on training with real-time tools like Cadence, Synopsys and Mentor Graphics. Many institutes will tell you that they will provide the VPN access to these tools, but when it comes to actually operating the tools or running the simulation, then you guys will face a lot of issues. One student in my career guidance session was telling me that he has joined the course in online mode and now he is facing problems while operating the tool. It is not supporting in his laptop. Well, if you don't know for which session I'm talking about, then it is one-to-one career guidance session. You can connect with me directly and ask your personal career related doubts. If you are a VLSI enthusiast willing to start your career in this field but not getting how to start, what all subjects you need to learn, how you should prepare, from where you can do more and more question practice, where to apply, how to get internships. Everything you can discuss in this one-to-one session. And you can see the feedback. All these students have connected with me in one-to-one session, and this is how they are telling the session was very useful and they got a clear roadmap. And you will not stand out in interviews if you are one of the students presenting the same cookie cutter project. If there are no real-time projects and no exposure to advanced methodologies, then what exactly are you paying for? Placement is the primary reason most of the students join these training institutes. But are these opportunities real or fake? Here's something that most institutes will not tell you. Placement is not guaranteed for everyone. And yes, it is true. Placement is not guaranteed. Some institutes manipulate their placement statistics by counting low-paying, irrelevant jobs as success stories. Placement support often comes with hidden criteria, like clearing the internal test or maintaining the high attendance. Many institutes force students to sign a job offer with lengthy bond periods, sometimes as long as 2 to 3 years. And this is locking you in low-paying jobs with no way out. This creates a divide where only a small percentage of students get placed and remaining just left with their own. Some institutes advertise internships as a part of their package, but here is a catch. They actually offer internships in their own company. So let me explain this point. In many training institutes, the CEO or the management start another company, not giant one, but a small service-based company along with the training institute. The CEO might have 10 plus years of experience, but here's the truth. Initially, the CEO may teach, but over the time, they shift their focus on business profits rather than the quality education. The internship offered often come with low stipend, like 15 to 20,000, and that too with minimum 3 years of bond period. This allows the institute to inflate their placement numbers. While students are stuck in low-paying restrictive jobs within the same company, these internships may not involve real industry-level projects, and the experience gained might not carry much weightage in actual VLSI company. So after seeing all these problems, finally coming to the conclusion part of this video. With their updated curriculum, hands-on projects and experienced mentors, they actually make you ready for VLSI companies. They cover modern tools, technologies and trends in VLSI. They encourage students to work on industry-relevant problems with expert guidance. But these institutes are very less, and identifying them requires a thorough research. So before you sign up to any VLSI training institutes, these are the things which you need to keep in your mind. Research the institute thoroughly. Check the alumni feedback, placement records and course content. Don't fall for flashy advertisements. Attend their demo class to understand the teaching quality. If possible, explore self-study options or affordable online courses before investing into these expensive training institutes. Always remember, skills matter more than certificates. Focus on building your knowledge and practical expertise. Here is one pro tip for all of you. If you are planning to join a training institute, then first do a proper research based on all the above points which I have mentioned. And after that, just allot 2 to 3 months time for your self-study. And after that, join the training institute. In that self-study period, you have to revise all the basic subjects like digital electronics and Verilog and try to solve more and more problems. After that, when you will join the training institute, you will get all the concepts in a fast way and you will be able to solve the complex problems. So this is it, guys. I hope now you are aware to all the scams which is going on in the market, especially in VLSI training institutes. VLSI is a demanding but rewarding field with a lot of opportunities, but there is no shortcut. Be smart, do your research, and don't let these institutes to take advantage of your dreams. In case of any doubt, just join one-to-one career guidance session with me and I will guide you based on your situation. Everything is not for everyone. Each and every student have their own potential and they need a roadmap based on their specific requirements and situation. If you like today's video, then hit the like button and subscribe VLSI Point. You can follow me on LinkedIn and Instagram for more VLSI industry related content. See you soon, guys.